Path to Citizenship. Part 18. The Importance of Voting Rights and Responsibilities. Diego returned for his 18th session with Evelyn, eager to explore a new topic that was deeply relevant to his journey as a future citizen: voting rights and responsibilities. He knew that voting was one of the most direct ways citizens could participate in democracy, but he wanted to understand the history, significance, and responsibilities that came with this right. Today, Evelyn would guide him through the evolution of voting rights and the importance of civic engagement through voting. Evelyn greeted him warmly as he took his seat, ready to discuss one of the most foundational aspects of citizenship.
Welcome back, Diego. Today, we're going to discuss voting rights and the responsibilities that come with them. Voting is a powerful way for citizens to influence government, and understanding its history helps us appreciate its importance. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Great. Let's start with a question about voting rights history. Which amendment to the Constitution prohibited voting discrimination based on race? Question: which amendment to the Constitution prohibited voting discrimination based on race? A. The 15th Amendment. B. The 19th Amendment. C. The 24th Amendment.
Answer: A. The 15th Amendment.
Correct. The 15th Amendment, ratified in 1870, prohibited states from denying the right to vote based on race. Why do you think this amendment was significant for American democracy?
It expanded voting rights to African American men, which was a big step toward equality. Even though it didn't solve everything, it showed that the country was beginning to move toward equal rights for all citizens.
Exactly. The 15th Amendment was a crucial step toward achieving a more inclusive democracy. It was part of a long journey to ensure that all citizens, regardless of race, had a voice in government.
Diego reflected on how the 15th Amendment represented an early victory in the struggle for equality. He appreciated that voting rights had expanded gradually, reflecting the country's growing commitment to inclusion. Evelyn continued, shifting to another key moment in voting rights history.
Now, let's look at another amendment that expanded voting rights. Which amendment lowered the voting age from 21 to 18? Question: which amendment lowered the voting age from 21 to 18? A. The 19th Amendment. B. The 24th Amendment. C. The 26th Amendment.
Answer: C. The 26th Amendment.
That's right. The 26th Amendment, ratified in 1971, lowered the voting age to 18, allowing millions of young people to participate in the democratic process. Why do you think this change was made?
Because young people were being drafted to fight in wars, so it seemed fair that they should have a say in government decisions. If you're old enough to serve in the military, you should be old enough to vote on policies that affect you.
Exactly. The 26th Amendment recognized that if young people could be asked to make sacrifices for their country, they should also have the right to vote. This change made democracy more inclusive and reflective of all age groups.
Diego considered how the 26th Amendment empowered younger citizens to participate and influence policies. He saw how voting rights were not static but evolved with the changing needs of society. Evelyn then moved to discuss the responsibility that came with the right to vote.
For our last question today, let's talk about the importance of being an informed voter. Why is it important for citizens to educate themselves about candidates and issues before voting? Question: why is it important for citizens to educate themselves about candidates and issues before voting? A. So they can vote for the candidate with the most advertisements. B. So they can make informed choices that reflect their values and interests. C. So they can follow what their friends are voting for.
Answer: B. So they can make informed choices that reflect their values and interests.
Correct. Being informed helps citizens make decisions that align with their own beliefs and the needs of their community. Why do you think this responsibility is crucial for democracy?
Because voting without understanding can lead to decisions that don't reflect what's best for everyone. If citizens are informed, they're more likely to choose leaders and policies that genuinely help the community and the country.
Exactly. An informed electorate is essential for a healthy democracy. When voters understand the issues and candidates, they can make choices that contribute to a government that truly represents the people's interests.
As they finished the session, Diego felt a renewed sense of responsibility toward voting. He understood that voting was not only a right but a duty that required thoughtful participation. Evelyn closed her notebook, sharing some final reflections on the importance of voting.
You've done well today, Diego. Voting rights have expanded over time, but with these rights come the responsibility to participate thoughtfully. By being informed, you're contributing to a democracy that reflects the will of the people.
Thank you, Ms. Hughes. I'm starting to see that voting isn't just a right. It's a way to shape the future. It's important to take it seriously and make choices that matter.
Exactly. Voting allows you to have a say in how your country is run. By educating yourself and participating, you're helping to ensure that democracy works for everyone.
Diego left the study room, reflecting on the power of voting and the role he would soon play as a citizen. He felt more prepared to engage thoughtfully in the democratic process, knowing that his choices could influence the direction of the country. With each step, he felt more empowered, ready to embrace his role in shaping the future. As Diego considers the importance of voting and staying informed, Evelyn's reflections encourage everyone to think about their own role in the democratic process.
Now it's your turn. Voting is a fundamental right and responsibility for every citizen. Here's a question for you. Question for the audience: which amendment abolished poll taxes, making it easier for low-income citizens to vote? A. The 15th Amendment. B. The 24th Amendment. C. The 26th Amendment. Understanding how barriers to voting have been removed over time helps us appreciate the ongoing commitment to fair and accessible elections. Reflect on your answer, as this knowledge highlights the importance of equal access to voting for all citizens.